Welcome back to Shemsuniverse. So today, guys, we're going to cover Cancer Sun with Scorpio Moon. This is a really interesting combination. We know Cancer Sun's very compassionate. It's a water sign, cardinal energy. These people are very humanitarian in a certain degree. Maybe not really humanitarian in this essence, but they can be. But what they definitely are people that look at their family and friends as one thing. And they're very, very giving to the people that are around them that they consider a family member or a friend, which is, like I said before, pretty much the same thing to them. There's a darker side when it comes to this combination, though, and that's the Scorpio moon. The moon is debilitated in Scorpio, for one. So when you have a Scorpio moon, it's somebody who sort of lacks compassion, can be very calculated, very secretive, very mysterious, but they always have like a hidden agenda. And that's what makes them very hard to understand or foresee what they're going to do. So with that being said, when you bring these two water signs together, you have a fixed water sign that operates like a fire sign in Scorpio because it's represented by Mars or Pluto, depending how you look at it. And then you have Cancer for the sun sign, represented, of course, by the moon. So it's really, really a battle between almost good and evil. It's more of like a benefic, like a good presence with a bad presence that's still there in the background. These guys have the 5th and 9th disposition, meaning that they're actually not natural friends, they're enemies. And it makes them have a bit of internal struggle, which can result in being overly greedy, anxiety, stress, things of this nature. And it really depends on what you do with the said energy. So you'll have the negative effects if you go about doing things in a very Scorpio way, meaning trying to like, not really like snake people, but you're like ripping people off in a certain degree. You're being very secretive. You're not doing things for the sake of being good. You're just doing it for calculated reasons. This brings up hidden dangers, karmic sort of penalties within the lifetime that just turns into a whole bunch of different turmoil throughout your entire life. Excuse me. And then we have the Cancer Sun. If you go about it in that way and you actually treat people fairly, you'll have a very good life. You guys can be very successful, especially in entrepreneurial endeavors. Particularly, what you want to do is focus on things that are related to the 8th house. So things such as like shared finance, so like things in like stocks, commodities, things of that nature will work very, very well for you guys. Also things to do with like the esoteric occult sciences will be very, very strong. People are mesmerized by you guys' voice. The way you guys are able to captivate an audience is actually unmatched. So use these things to your advantage and you'll live a very good life. If you don't use these things, you're going to find that you're living a very hard life just based on the actions or decisions that you've made within the past. So take this time. You definitely have a karmic debt if you have this set combination. Make sure you're very good in this lifetime so you don't accrue any more karmic penalties.